important are call centers for Nigeria's strategic growth of ICT, for instance?
Well, I think it's critical for ICT growth. Having achieved very large telephony penetration, call centers present an opportunity for service delivery companies to deliver their services more efficiently, create jobs, and subsequently contribute to significantly to contribute to economic growth. And when you look at it in terms of outsourcing and offshoring, Nigeria presents a very big opportunity as an offshoring destination, and that could significantly help us develop the economy quite rapidly as an alternative source.
Okay, now we do know that Nigeria has got a big limitation when it comes to infrastructure. Is there sufficient capacity on network lines existing in Nigeria to take on the high volumes of data that would be required through call centers?
Well, I mean, that's kind of where the limitation is at the moment, but I think those issues will soon be a thing of the past with the landing of international connectivity through Main One, who recently launched, and Glow One, who I believe are about completing the infrastructure. Within the country, the telephony penetration is quite high enough for the local market, but for the international market, I think the limiting factor for now is connectivity.
Okay, now we do know that, for instance, in other parts of the world where there's been a great uptake for call centers and business process outsourcing, one of the areas where it's been very difficult to make the transition is in the banking sector, especially to try to convince banks to transition from service to sales. Now, Nigeria's economy is built around banking. It is the nucleus of this economy. What's the response of banks to call centers?
Well, they have, half of them have responded positively and recognized it as a very key tool for service delivery and more especially improving customer services delivery. However, most of them have chosen to do it in-house on their own, primarily because of data protection in the country. Some of the other banks are yet to realize the significant value proposition that call centers can present in a more efficient service delivery. But I think eventually, you know, they will come to the party and realize how significant it is for improving service delivery in Nigeria.
And what about the federal government? We've just recently heard of a package of about 6 billion naira that was unveiled for the creation of emergency communication centers to be rolled out across the 36 states. The biggest challenge right now is SIM card registration, but basically a sense that the federal government wants to improve on its services to the people. To what extent will call centers be part of these kinds of emergency communication centers?
Well, I think that is a significant area where call centers can add value. We in Consol have been working with the Lagos State government for the last 3 years, delivering what effectively is a 911 type service to Lagos State government using the 767-112 short code. That has seen significant improvement in the ability of the state government to deliver public services. Because you basically open up a simple channel for the public to access those services. And I can quote that in Lagos State, for example, we've been able to reduce crime rate by over 68%. Just by you know, the creation of that ability for the public to access the services. So I think that right across the country, it will make significant impact once the project eventually takes off at federal level across all states in Nigeria.